Recall. So this time I'm going to use the store. In the meantime, my village chief will keep playing. Enter the world. Get the wings. I also need a good set of equipment. At the same time, in order to accelerate the pace of development, I still need to go to the village, so I planked a boat, headed to find the village. After much hardship, I finally found my village. I immediately helped the villagers clean up the weeds, and he built a brush and hook machine. After that, you just need to give the villagers a radio station. Raise the level of a villager to a master. We can take half ferry. From now on to the peak of life. My machine is estimated that the boat is not placed properly, so I keep repairing and brushing. It took almost 3 days to brush. I ended up with a whole box full of half-wire hooks. Just when I thought I could spend money like money. I also need wooden sticks to upgrade the villagers. So I came to an island. It took more than 3 hours, and at the cost of 25 masters and 5 iron axes. What next? I can achieve a stormy relationship. Made a bit of weed, bitch. I am a keep it all. Just a bitch. I'ma get you. In the end, I exchanged a total of more than 8 sets of emeralds. And at this point, the task is far from complete. Finally, it took me a while to find the armor rack, change some equipment and weapons, and I passed the balcony of the village church. In exchange for 12 endgame pearls. But to synthesize the item of endgame, you also need flame powder. The 2 bosses in this game. Here we go. So I took to villagers. After going to the island, I immediately built a village breeder and a twin-core brushed iron tower for early licking. After building the iron brush machine, finally got the experience patch I needed, I decided to build another village exchange at will. And more than 100 peeled cloud mountain trees. Then you can only chop a little more wood. There's no more counting to cut here. It's the limit of the swarm. That adds up. I cut some dark colors on the way back. Materials are collected. And fathers in the bad games slowly get the tempo. Make it time all my day and get bitch gotta get it. I hope my baby gonna hurt the game. Shit you nothing for the trash made them fit the game. The shady trading trivia is built. I need a lot of experience to fix them. The construction of the Little Black Tower is complete. But only durability, no fireworks. Fireworks require paper and gunpowder. We're also going to make sugar cane towers and burnt towers. Sugar cane towers and outer towers require certain logistics. There's no way to speed up the construction for the machine. This time with these two machines becomes more than enough. This machine is from the uncle's Swamp Brush Tower. Rotten meat bones, redstone, and gunpowder. In terms of efficiency, it is completely sufficient for the moment. The problem I want is solved. The one in front of me is still the uncle's sugarcane tower. Let him fill it up undecorated. At the same time, it has an efficiency of 6,300 in terms of materials. The cutting block alone requires the total material is as high as 14,174 to deal with a huge need, but for nearly 4,000 cuts. For the other materials, I went from one source to another. No more nonsense. I'ma take the pay I took the foreign's baby grow trouble. Money Bonnie trouble ain't the corner of the. You not just for the dress you made a bit of me to be. To see the bad games slowly get that devil. Get your time. Make the time mama take it get. It. The construction of the cane chicken is complete. And then we get to the end of the video. Last. as one of the most important materials in acoustic point. Directly down the box or the manual collection is always a race to power up. Killing an iron puppet can earn 3 to 5 ironclads. It doesn't sound good. Hang up for about an hour. Can't even do a set of funnels. The first thing in this issue is to iterate the iron brush machine. It can provide us with hourly. But before that, it seriously hinders our construction progress. Ready to fry. I'm going to build a basket press. I can't help it, I'm back in the main world. They built a simple honey machine. At the same time, other materials are also collected. It seems that he accidentally exploded. Hey, I'm too lazy to fix it. Finally, and through the firing of the furnace and the melting of grinding, we use the alloy just obtained for fixed forging, like our usual tools and armor. But I found I even have there are no templates that can upgrade alloy equipment. But I went to hell to find the Pearl Spirit Fortress. I finally found the template I wanted. Brushing machine. It was inevitable that the Forge Shadow Monument starts again would be built to synthesize scaffolding once and for all. Not much, 20,000 more squares. After a wave of my clever brain weighing the pros and cons, 16 color ink alter scrubber. Okay, turn it on for the first time and see if it works normally. Change the color and see. Not surprisingly, it should stop at yellow. Take a final look at the exit mode. No land is no problem. But when I was collecting materials, so I went to the wreck. According to the location provided by the treasure map, but want to synthesize the tide core. So I immediately called my dummy friend to help me fish. An hour later. How stupid it is. After my clever brain decided to punish itself, Gardai ordered the construction of a countertime tower. Efficiency: 720 grams per hour. Just enough, mainly because it's not very useful. With the Nautilus shell, we have a synthetic hypersurge and a powder collection device. Let the sand be mass-produced, with the same number of flowers and wood planks. Not much, almost 3 boxes. Bamboo chicken side 20 for pieces structure. Efficiency has been completely oversupplied. It means that bamboo production is no longer restrained. We are equivalent to mass production, so and summer vacation. With endless money and silver boxes. Materials. And only black pharmacists are difficult to deal with. For the villagers. Airlifted to the same originally lush island. The villagers are all in place. To put pressure on the villagers. Established hell traffic. But when I got home to the gates of hell, I've been tied up like a hedgehog. Unfortunately, I caught another one in the same way. Briefly describe the movement method of this swiping machine. Generate landing and continue. The dropped item was packed by the baler and hung up. At the end of the video, I saw my vicissitudes of Life Island. So like the glass. Back when we did it. Maybe that's why. We had our heads in the clouds. Thought we had it all figured out. But like a plane up in space. Start just memories now. They're just memories now. This is the Pro Ren pagoda I built. And I built it for... no, it's golden radish. If you eat it, you can provide us with 6 humidity retainers. And another will give us. And synthesize it. You need a radish and 8 gold grains. We might as well solve it one by one. So I urgently needed to build a turnip farm. And this is the cover brusher that I started with. The output obviously can't keep up with my development. Used to upgrade it to 1,000,000 swipes. And this is what I was going to show in replays. Replay is really for me to be Japanese. I admit I would ask, but that's okay. And rough stones will no longer be the problem in the future. The collection method of. So we also need to make a collection for him. All done in time. The only thing worth noting is, remember to open the gold with the detector. Otherwise, there may be some problems. Delivered to the box above. To get it, you also need to throw the rough stone into the furnace. Furnace group. But it's only 36 times faster than a single furnace. Upgrade the furnace weight from 36 times to 320 times. And 1,140. 3-funnel synthesis requires 1,140. And the box requires another 9,140 for planks. Looks like it's time to meet him. The tree farm is up and running. All you need to do is scrape the armor blade and give it a set of saplings. The only point to go to jail is to fill in the collection. It produces a box of Cloud Mountain wood. We had an infinite supply of wood. The need for iron. The funnel is naturally not a problem. Let's make it happen in our archive. It's not that coolies are afraid of you. It's not that you play or not. The whole thing is built. Let's test if there is any problem of getting stuck in the furnace. It seems that there should be no problem. It just happened to be accompanied by the full implementation of the three major moving towards the medium term. So for the future development, the farm also needs 32 villagers. It has been changed by me too. The pond is helpless. I found it from other villages. And we rebuilt a village breeding machine. Then the villagers who will produce and help them grow turnips. The problem of radishes is solved. As for how to obtain ginding, build a slightly taller stack door like this. You can use it for now, but more than 38,000 obsidian are needed in the material. Babies are unrealistic. But obsidian farm needs to more withered. So I had to build a withered farm. The withering farms need withering roses. Began the first step of the plan. After the wither is put away, the machine starts to run. Eat for a lifetime, but still not up to construction. In order to avoid being disturbed by monsters during the construction process, I came to the ancient city for peace. On the ancient city and the upper level of hell. Hang for about 30 minutes. It can fully withstand the monsters of me and a few dummies. One more block. This way it doesn't take up the computer. Round the farm's matting machine is done. Intercontinental only needs to hang up a dummy. Just let him keep cutting with 3 keys. We just hang up on the sidelines and we're done. Harvesting farm heads becomes incredibly simple. We can move on to the second step of the plan. Okay, no problem. Perfect operation. It's just that there's been TNT coming from the first end. A new door will be generated. It's dying, it's breaking the portal. It will be collected by our collection system. It was a mistake when placing the wither. With Black Apothecary Farm. And in the material list, I have already prepared other materials. So let's find a piece of lower boundary heathland. The yield of this bamboo forest is quite impressive. Let's give him another collection and sudden death. The tie rod pulls the firing device and starts to run. Completely enough. If it's too big. Finally, the pig man died. Are synthesized into gold nuggets. So we have an endless supply of golden radishes. Wait, it's not over yet. I did a landscaping of my island, but there are many fly in the ointment. Small island, but this material list. Blame yourself for creating the party. So, my family has a covered flower brush machine handheld for cyan dye. Here we go! How I deny quartz as an indispensable material in the temple. All can be synthesized without quartz. He was doomed to need mass production. All my quartz is dug by hand. A primitive and inefficient way to obtain. So for quartz no longer to be a problem. In exchange for quartz, I even changed into a suit for this, to show my gentleman's demeanor. We just need to take the gold and throw it to the bamboo forest. Obtaining quartz. The production of quartz is also gradually increasing. In order to accelerate construction, I started by building a sand carving machine. The use of the sand carving machine. It goes down the funnel into the transmitter. Just to press the right click under the machine will automatically summon and wither. With a sand carving machine, the acquisition of new standards and the first step in building the bamboo forest exchange. So I built the bamboo forest catcher. Just put as many caddies of radishes in the hair conditioner. You will be attracted to golden carrots. Then the resource gets on the minicart in the luxury single room they prepared. A total of 221 bamboo forests were added. In the last step, push and pull the bamboo forest gather in the same corner. And then comes the body. To test that the boot accident is normal. Gold nugget that has been hanging for a while. There is a normal transaction. It seems that there should be no problem. Sure enough, after hanging up for a while. With quartz. The first phase has started until now. The stones are all from the swamped brush tower. It's red stone. It has seriously failed to keep up with our development. We need a quick way to obtain redstone, obviously at this stage. So I came to the swamp. With water on all sides. It seems that it is time to build a big wilderness for the witches. After the generation mechanism of the main world is done, make sure the witch's spawn position is correct. We just have to stand underneath, so that every hour can bring us. Completely solve the problem of redstone shortage in the first and middle periods, so I can see the village exchange. As for the first phase of the exchange, in fact, the interior is dilapidated. Not trying to get the item legally from the villagers. And emerald except. The best way to get it is to attack the tower. But emeralds were produced. It's still bright enough for a single person archive. It is important to note that. So the good me came to the outpost just to give the hunter a better price garden. After the foundation is completed. So I went through transit. The family shipped them over. The machine starts to run normally, has fully covered the needs of looting towers. But I also need to do a geographical classification collection. So here's the problem. It takes up to the number of soldiers to upgrade in hell. And I can't get a single piece out of my warehouse. I plan to build a military brush to do it once and for all. Cubes only need 50,000. How could this be a problem for me? Let's go to the bloodline. Hang the dummy here. Okay, I hope there will be no problem when I turn it on for the first time. Check to see if the robot has started. There should be no problem. And the whole thing is pretty spectacular. That's all you get? I also made the HAL collection of the Witch Farm. We can collect what we want. Collected items. So that he could build. Production. What do you say about the 6 pagodas of 1.1? But we are a single archive after all. Its total efficiency comes to 66K. That's 20 for 1,000 and 19,000. So you need to summon 3 dummies at the same time. Although there are certain benefits are relative. It didn't take long to get a lot of emeralds. I built a legendary exchange. This will complete a complete set of assembly lines. Let them multiply. Just deliver the mine truck in place. I always feel empty when I walk on this island. The terrain is also crooked. So, make him completely new. But before that, I built another 180,000 peeler. So let's get started. She was with another man. Yes, the video is not over yet. I live on an island. And this sea seems to banal. So I'm going to use 78,000 plus cubes. One sold out the table. Is this just an ordinary gate to hell? If I told you he was a monster tower, and his overall efficiency is higher. I want the bones to be 2 million efficient. Even the redstone came 110,000. Maximum efficiency at the same time. The price to be paid behind the gates of hell. We might as well take it step by step. I want to clear the squares quickly. The demand for swallowing 10 tons of slime alone is up to 3 boxes. My remaining stock can't even fill 1 box. It seems that we can only hang up for a while. It's just a prerequisite for controlling. Like this time. Setting the location is the beginning of the first step. With the blessing of the new standard. Red envelope hook. Here, I directly used the 4x speed iron needle like laying machine. Just build for, and we just restock the dummies back and forth. Just hang up. Otherwise, the dormitory brushed out may not be good. It can greatly reduce our time cost. The iron wall has been laid. It was before that. And the monster swiping dragon in the Lovelorn hull cannot be used. It's easy to break the drain. And this thing, it also takes a long time to clear. So I just used an iron head to break through. Break the smoking laws for them. Okay, last one. Next up is the World Devourer. We won't have some. It's not over yet. D-plate salt. If you don't know, so low on the outer axis, that amount of brushing is unimaginable. To clean up the work we need to do, is it just to clean up the surface? As we all know, the band cannot be dug out by normal means. But there are a million of them. So I built one. 3 items released by the foreign alphabet. A machine breaks a layer of gag machine salt, has 5 layers. I have built a total of 5 such machines. And turn it on at the same time. Like this newly broken and still hot void. Just be careful. No kidding. This is just what you need to burn the body of the monster pig, without a strong logistics. So for these materials, non-medicinal stone farm. So you get a huge amount of building material. Building is where the nightmare begins. Lay this whole layer of soul sand launchers is the easiest step. You put a boat in each transmitter. I'm going to do it 1,000 times. And you think that's good enough? Then I can only say that this is still pediatric. I only spent about 4 hours. The Overlord ship has really reached the entire outer body of the brush. Put up the bricks and billboards and surround it. Undefended. But he did it more than 3,000 times. jailed 1,000 times. But the ship is solid iron. More than 3,000 corpses. The CPU is a little unhappy, but it doesn't matter. However, the next step is to lay a layer and a half of bricks on it. You can start the next prison sentence. Just fill in each leaf. But it was both boring and excruciating. And now, what is displayed in front of you? Of course, if you do sudden death directly in hell. So I still need to build wheat grabs to increase production. Just kidding, seriously. It's when you hold the Loot 3 arrow in your left hand. Shoot a bow and arrow with your right hand to ignite TNT. Then he blows up the monster. That's the basic principle of looting. Okay, there is no problem with reading. It is destined that his collection will not be small.